We will say don't pack up the red, white, and blue quite yet. Because with the 24th of July and the Olympics ahead, we are still filled with patriotic pride and excited for an excuse to show off that color palette just a little bit more. And what is more classic Americana than the paisley pattern of the humble bandana? My first guest is here to share 3 repurposed bandana projects. From pretty to practical, you'll be decked out for the festivities with these DIYs. Kristin Baird is joining me today. Thanks for being here.
Of course.
We are like milking this excuse. I'll call it an excuse to just play up this palette for a little bit longer.
I mean, it's summer, right? Like, does anything speak summer more than a bandana?
A bandana.
Like, really? I mean, I feel like it pops up everywhere.
And red, white, and blue, so the color theme continues. What jumped at you about the bandana? I mean, we kind of just pass it over, but as you look at it, it's kind of a cool pattern. It's kind of a cool piece.
Well, more than that, the edges are already finished for you.
There you go.
And it's already cut to a perfect size. It's usually a 20-inch square, which is great for like if you're quilting or doing other things, but it's also a nice size for a napkin or making some bows.
You have so many fun projects.
Yeah.
Can we start with the wreath?
Oh,
because
yeah.
we know bows are a thing, wreaths are always a thing, and I love how you brought them together.
Yeah, so when I was searching this up, this isn't exactly what I came across for the wreaths, but I really wanted to make bows because they're so cute. And you can use them on so many different things, not just in hair, but you could use them like as, you know, put them together for a garland and all of those things.
Yes.
But this is actually a lot easier than it looks.
Okay.
Okay, so let me take you through with this pink one, which, by the way, I found this at the dollar store. They are actually 2 for $1.
Oh, nice.
I know, and they've got the cutest colors there, so I really liked this pink one.
It doesn't even have to be red, white, and blue.
No.
At the dollar store.
I know, right? And the first thing always, and I brought this just so that I would remember, it's not even on, but always iron them first.
You said it's not on.
It's
as
not
you pick it up and
I
people
know, as
gasp.
I'm like.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, but I brought it just so I would remember to say, first thing you always want to do is iron them.
These are crisp and smooth, and that helps what? With your folds, with your pleats?
Yeah, and then when it's all done, you don't have like a weird crease across the front of one of your bows.
Good call.
Right?
Yeah.
So with this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out by actually cutting the bottom corner off.
Okay.
And we're gonna use that for the center in a second, okay?
So save it.
Yep, and by the way, this is a no-sew situation, which I know you like those,
My
right?
favorite kind of situation.
I know, but it does take a little hair tie, which maybe you have some of these for your girls.
We have a few thousand.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you don't have little girls, maybe you have kids in braces and you can use those.
Funny. I remember when I made the connection, like, oh, what's in my mouth can go in my hair.
I never even thought about it. I have a brother-in-law who's an orthodontist, and his wife did that on her girls, and I was like, oh, that's smart. Okay, so what we're gonna do basically is we're just gonna be folding each side into the center to create kind of like a ribbon width, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna be creating the width of the actual bow, and then we'll be shaping it.
Like the top part.
Yeah, so we're gonna just go like this and kind of go to the center, and then we're gonna do the same thing down here. Okay, and then we're just gonna flip it over.
Okay.
Okay, so pretty basic. I mean, I feel like that's how you start most bandana, hair tie, whatever
situations. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of fold it in thirds and put it at an angle just to create the little legs of the bow.
The tails, yeah.
And this doesn't have to be perfect. You can do it, you know, whatever. I mean, I kind of subscribe to the idea that if it's not perfect, then it looks handmade. So I actually like things to be less perfect.
Which is a nice touch. Although with tails, sometimes we like the evenness.
Okay, fine.
Spoken like a true perfectionist over
Fine.
here. Recovering
Oh my
perfectionist.
gosh.
But you're right, the handmade touch is never wrong.
Right. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it over, and what I wanna just pinch down this center
it's already
to
in the
kind of
shape.
scrunch it. Yeah, so you can see it's already kind of coming together, right?
Uh-huh.
And I mean, you can be careful about where the folds end up. Again, I'm a less perfect. I mean, I bet you would put yours on, you would make yours more perfect, right?
No, I would attempt to, but it never would work out that way. So I'm going the Kristin route.
Yay!
Yeah.
Love to win every now and again. Okay, so I'm just gonna like pinch about every inch.
Okay.
It rhymes. I did not do that on
Rolled
purpose.
off the tongue. Yeah.
I know. It just, every now and again, I get some good puns in there, and not everyone else laughs, but I do. All right, so then I'm just gonna kind of pinch it together.
Look at that.
Which you can see.
How cute, how cool.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And now we gotta hold it somehow. So that's where this cute little tie is gonna come in.
Yes.
Okay? So what we're gonna do is just kind of scrunch it over one side, which looks like it's gonna ruin the bow, but we'll be all right. And I just do it like that.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Isn't that cute?
So cute. You could put it on the wreath as we talked about, but many other applications for this
so many.
too, right?
But guess what? We're not done.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
that
so
extra
remember
piece.
this little piece?
Yes.
We are going to use this to actually cover up our little rubber band.
The mechanics will be hidden.
I know, isn't that
Smarty.
cute?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna cut a little rectangle, and then we can throw that away if we need to.
That one not needed.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna fold it over and then fold it over again, like in thirds. Like, do you ever do towels that way so you don't have an edge out? Yeah, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna wrap it around.
And it finishes it off perfectly.
And I'm even gonna tie it, and I like to kind of like tuck it into the hair tie a little bit, just to hold it.
Keep it in place.
Yeah, but I don't even do a double knot. That's all I did.
This is adorable.
Right?
Look at that. Can I put that in my girl's hair?
Absolutely, you can have it.
I mean, the bigger the better, right?
I mean, I've got a lot, and I know how to make them, so you can have
They
that
wear
one.
their Texas hats to church quite regularly.
Oh my gosh, how cute would that be on the back of
bow,
a hat?
the better. Oh no, not a real hat,
But like
a
so.
bow the size of a hat. But it would be cute.
I've never
on a
heard
hat.
that, but that's
the Texas hat.
Crazy adorable.
It's the bows my girl was wear to
Oh
church,
my
and I
gosh,
haven't
I
picked
love
up on
that.
it. That it's probably just me that loves it. But anyway, a couple other projects that's so cute. The seat cushions are darling.
Seat cushions, super simple. Okay, so what you're gonna do, and this one, I did sew it, but it could be no sew.
Okay.
Okay, so what I did is I took 2 bandanas, and these are actually right sides together. So
Okay.
I'm thinking about that for a second.
Got it.
Okay, and then you're gonna sew on 3 sides. You're just gonna measure in about 8 inches, and you can see I did it in red so that you can kind of see, and you're just gonna sew a little bit. Right, and it's just so that you can hold the pillow in place. And then we're gonna turn it right side out, okay? And then the side that we didn't sew is where we're gonna slide the pillow in, okay? Which I have one right here.
And it fits, it's square, as you talked about. The edges are already done.
Exactly, and so this is actually a 16-inch one.
Okay.
So if you don't wanna do the little ties and you want like a proper pillow cover, you could do an 18-inch pillow form.
Okay, to fill it out.
Yeah, but I did the 16 just because the ties are so cute.
They are cute. They add to the total feel of the project.
And then again, we've got another trick where we're gonna use our little hair ties again.
To line up our sides.
Well, it's to create our cute little ties.
Our little folds at the corner.
Yeah, because the problem is when you go to tie them together, it's gonna require more material than we actually have.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna put it around.
Tie.
Yeah, it's a cheat tie. And so you just go around to all the corners and then you can kind of adjust them. I do have, these are polyester ones, they're not the cotton ones, so they have a little bit more stiffness to them and it's a little bit easier to actually shape them.
Kristin, so cute. 30 seconds, tell us about this tablecloth.
Oh, and I can do it in 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right, so again, this is a sewn project, but you can do it as a no-sew. You can take your glue gun to it, or you can do a, there's fusible hems that you can do. Okay, so what it is you're just gonna cut everything down to make sure that they're all a 20-inch square, right? After you iron them, and then you're gonna line them up, sew them together, and then the other thing I did that was a cheat is because it's polyester, you can burn the edges. And you can melt the edges instead of actually sewing it. So, and that finishes it off.
This would be one of those party pieces you would pull out every single year. I love how you squared it out and the different colors, making up the different patterns. So fun.
Right?
Thank you so much. You make sewing projects simple and approachable. Where can people see more from you?
HeyKittyRae.com, and then I'm actually starting to teach classes at Quilts on the Corner in Sandy.
Oh, fantastic. Quilts on the Corner.
Yeah.
So a schedule online.
Yeah.
We'll link you over to that from our website. And she's not done yet. After the break, Kristin is going to come back to share one more DIY wreath, another no-sew, which we appreciate. Looking forward to that project tutorial in just a little bit. The bandana, we are proving so much more to be just a fashion accessory. These simple squares lend themselves to so many uses. We saw a few before the break, and now Kristin Baird is back to share a couple more ideas that you can do without the sewing machine. Was that just for me?
I mean, you can take it however you like.
She knows who she's working with. Okay, we've got another wreath. This one deviates from the traditional color palette, but in a really fun way. Where did you find these?
So this is all from the dollar store. Even our cute little wreath form, these actually come in a 2-pack.
Okay.
And so do the bandanas. So you can get a 2 for $1. So this whole project, I used probably, I think, 8 total, so 4 packages.
Okay, you divided the bandanas in half.
Yes, I did. So you can see my nice crisp cut.
What do we do with those pieces?
All right, so you're gonna do this one with me because it's that easy. So I'm gonna give you that one. Basically what we're gonna do is put it upside down, and then I want you to take one side in about, I don't know, a third of the way whatever. And then we're gonna bring the other side in. And this is, again, it's kind of like those towels, how you fold them so you don't see an edge.
For the guest bathroom to be nice and pretty.
Oh, yeah, and then you roll them, because that's what they do in hotels. So cute. All right, so then what you're gonna do is fold it in half, okay? And then we're gonna grab our wreath form, and I'm gonna show you, and then you're gonna do it, okay? So I'm just gonna take the middle of this, okay? And I'm gonna go over the top and pull it around.
Okay.
Just like
And loop it.
this, yeah. And then it looks all goofball, but you can adjust them, because again, these are polyester, so they actually hold their
Like
shape
this?
a little bit better.
And then over.
Oh, other way.
Oh, other way.
Yeah,
This
that way. Because you want to have this edge on top.
Okay. And then through.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
I think I can.
Oh my gosh.
By George, she did it. Oh my gosh, don't speak too soon. I got caught. Why? Why does it? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Are you feeling pressure?
A little bit,
Are you a
always.
little
My whole
nervous,
life.
Brooke?
My whole job.
You've been doing this for too long.
There we go. Close enough.
Yeah, that's cute. And so essentially you're just gonna keep doing that until it's
Cute,
full,
and
right?
it's fluffed out and it's fun. And I think
Yeah.
it would be a great August spark kind of in between those holiday
I
seasons.
know, when you want like a little bit of pop of color.
I love it. All right, one more quick idea involves silverware.
Yeah, so this is just another cute way of using a bandana as a napkin. And these are actually not metal. This is plastic.
Oh, good job. Could have fooled me.
No, it's from Target. They have some really good ones in their party section.
Okay.
And this is actually pretty easy, which do you want to
Yeah,
trust yourself?
Let's whip it up. Let's whip it up.
All right. Okay, so what you're going to do is we're going to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. Okay? So in half and then in half again. And then I want the open side up like that. Okay? And then we're going to fold this down.
2 pieces?
Yep, both pieces, because those are going to be showing, so we don't want the inside to show.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to tuck this bottom corner under, just like that bottom edge, just like that.
Okay.
And so that's going to basically create a pocket so they don't just slide all the way through.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so now we're going to flip it over.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see this is the side, that's the top part, right? And then we're just going to fold over that way and fold over this way.
I don't know. Look at
Something
hers.
like that.
Yeah, they're looking at you. Great, keep
That's
going.
okay, that's okay.
Keep going.
All right, I'm doing it. We're gonna go like this, grab our cute little friends
there
here,
it is.
and then just to hold it all together, this is just cotton yarn because I knit and crochet, so I always have yarn around my house. In fact, I have some yarn in my purse right now and maybe a project.
Always. She's always packing.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you never know, and that's how you get projects done, is in those little spaces
Those
when you have a
in-between
minute.
moments. Well, I think the twine, the
Yeah.
string just goes so perfectly with the theme, with the
Right.
aesthetic. There you have it. Fantastic. I'll be practicing during the commercial break. So cute, Kirsten. Kristin, thank you so much. Handful of projects we can use the bandana for. We're celebrating it in all the ways.